Hi guys, welcome back to Sosa Mama Budgets. Sorry, it's been a whole week. Busy week with working 7 days on, 7 days off with my schedule. It's very hard to get in here and get this, done. I've been pretty good about it, but I also didn't have a budget last week for doing anything. And there's going to be weeks like that sometimes. We got $234,000 of debt to pay off, so we're just not going to always have money to do that. Things come up and that's what happens, and we're just gonna keep it moving though. I do have $20 in ones plus two $5 bills. This is from my money in the week that I didn't spend. So when I have extra money, I'll just come in here and throw it at some of my game day challenges. I'm sorry that this $2 Tuesday is actually going up on a Wednesday. I did end up picking up to work yesterday for half a day because they needed me, and so that's going to be a little bit of extra money on my next paycheck, which is going to be wonderful towards our debt. So let's go ahead and get this $30 ready to play with. How's everybody's week been? How's everybody's debt journey going? Let me know down below. Comment, subscribe if you haven't subscribed. It is free, and if you will turn that little bell light on, it'll notify you when I upload videos. That way you can help keep me accountable, and I can hopefully inspire you to get started, because it's never too late to get started when you have debt, especially if you have a large amount of debt like I do, or even if it's a small amount of debt. It doesn't matter. Getting out of debt is the name of the game, and that is what we're going to try to do this year and next year. Mine's going to it'll probably take me at least 3 years, if not a little bit more. But a lot of my smaller debts, I do have a plan to get them paid off within this year. I'm going to go through that when I do my 2026 vision board that I'm going to be showing you guys of what my plan is. That's not going to come out until after my office is finished and the walls are painted, and I can show y'all everything with it being on a beautiful wall. Alrighty, so let's get this started. We are going to roll this dice, and we're going to see where the money's going to go. But starting out, I'm going to go ahead and put $1 on each one, because we want everybody to get a little bit of love this week. Alrighty, let's start rolling the dice and see where we're going. So we're going to go to number 5. So yeah, I worked a little bit extra this week at work because, with my debt, I need the money, and every extra bit of money helps. So, wow, 1, 3, and 5 is getting a lot of love. Come on, can we get some other numbers? Jeez, okay, there's a 6. And I also got a message from my boss at my other job that I'm still PR in, and she was really, really needing somebody to pick up Friday for this week, even though it's my 7 days off. I did go ahead and pick. It's an afternoon shift, so I go in at 11:30, and then I'm just there until whenever we get done giving the meds. So it's not that bad, and it'll be like an extra $300, and that can go toward paying off the debt. So working with all of that, and all of that being said, the extra money that I'm going to be bringing in this week, or next, when is it? 2 weeks. I get paid this week, so it'll be 2 weeks out. That money is going to go, sorry, my cat, you guys, is going to go towards debt, strictly debt. And I told you guys I have that one debt that I'm going to try to pay on first, because it actually has a 90 days same as cash. It's the one that's like $1,700 or $1,800. That's the one I'm going to throw that debt at, so that I can get it paid off, and I'm not having money come out of my account every 2 weeks for $150, because that's $300 a month. So that will help us a lot, because in that $300 a month, I can start throwing through another debt. So this challenge got $3 this week. This was challenge, I believe, number 6, and it had $1 from last week, which isn't going to help us out any. So we're going to take these $2, we're going to put it in this challenge, and we're going to mark off one more circle. We are almost done with this one, you guys. If it can get some more love next week, it maybe it will get it'll get finished. So we have in this challenge 10, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, $21 because we have the one over here. So 21 so far. So once this one's done, we'll put a new challenge in here, and then this money will go into, I have an envelope that I'm putting in the finished challenges in so that we can see how much we save at the end of March. And then that money will be taken and it will be put into different areas. Like my emergency fund is one of the most important ones. Oh, but let me tell you about the emergency fund thing. So y'all know I told you I want to get to $1,000 in the emergency fund. And from the game day money, I did take out the money from Chip Away. So that money is in there already. It's the $85 and it's in there already. And so I was like, okay, well, we're getting started, right? And I had put 100 in there last week, so 185. Well, my husband, he keeps all his dollar bills. He doesn't spend them. And sometimes even like $5 bills and $2 bills and stuff like that. And so he's been putting them in front of, he has a statue. It's called St. Jude. It's in the Catholic belief. And he has his beliefs with that thing. And he will put all his money like down like this in front of the statue. And there was a whole, I'm talking a pile, guys. A pile, probably a foot high in there of dollar bills and change. So today I went through all of it and I put it into our emergency fund, and we now have, with all of his dollar bills that were in there, plus the 185 that I put in there, we have $400 and something in there now in the emergency fund. So our emergency fund is going to be funded, fully funded, within the next month. Like, that is my goal. So, and it's very obtainable. So then that will be peace of mind for me, so that I'm not having to stress as much. I'm sorry I went on that little rant, you guys. So this challenge is our little Wizard of Oz challenge, and it comes from Stuff and Budgets. I'm sorry, the last one comes from Our Beautiful Budget. So this one got $1, $2, and $3. So let's see, we have a 3 right there. So we will go ahead and mark the 3 off. If you're new and you see that some of my challenge have X marks on them, like this one, it's because I had these challenges started before, because it's not my first time on a budget journey, but we're reusing these challenges. So now we're just putting a black circle so we know what's what. Okay, and in this challenge we have $5, $6, $7, $8, $9, and $10. $10 in here, and this one says it will save us $35. So we're about a third of the way there on that one. Or we are a third of the way there on that one. And then we have our next challenge, and it got one of the 5s, and so it got $7. And this is our little there was a set of Winnie the Pooh, so it had Piglet, Eeyore, and Winnie the Pooh, and it comes from Barbie's Budgeting. This one was one that I had used before. So we're just gonna make it pay for itself, I guess you could say. So we got $5, $6, and $7 in this challenge. So we're gonna mark off one of these big 5s over here, and then we will mark off a 2 over here. Alrighty, that is amazing. So now in this challenge we now have 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. I don't know why that was at the back, but it is what it is. So $25 into this little challenge already. I have a feeling this one's going to save us a pretty good bit. Yeah, so, but hey, that's great. I mean, all of these will be going into, all of these challenges when finished will be going into emergency fund until that is fully funded, and then we can start allocating each one to something different. The next challenge says Collect Beautiful Moments. This one comes from Good Works Mate. I had used this one before. It was one that we had going for when we went to Mexico. I ended up taking all of that money out when we did go to Mexico, so we're starting over. This challenge got $1, $2, $3, $4, and $5. So we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna mark off what we can So let's mark off one of these 4s and a 1. Sorry for my cat and my dog back there. They are crazy. Gypsy. Oh, goodness. I'm so sorry about that. All right, so this challenge now has 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and $12 in it. Good, good, good. I'm so excited about that. And then this challenge right here got 1, 2, 3, and $4. This was number 2, I believe. And then it has $1 in it from last week. Let's see, each one's $2. This is another one of the sets from the Wizard of Oz, and it comes from Stuff and Budgets. So we got 4, so we'll mark off 2 of these bricks, and then we'll still have that rollover dollar for next week. And then this challenge now has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, $11 in it so far. So we're going to keep it moving and grooving with that one. And then this one is our last one, which is also from Stuff and Budgets, part of that set of the Wizard of Oz. I love this one. It's the little red high heels. And each diamond is worth $2. So this one got 1, 2, 3, 4, and that spicy 5, making it $9. Oh, we got some love today, which means one of these dollars will be rolling over. So we are going to mark off $8 worth. So 2, 4, 6, and 8, a whole row gone just like that. That is amazing. I hate to see the challenge go so quickly, but I like seeing the money pile up so that I can achieve some goals that I need to achieve, right? So in this challenge, we now have 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, $25 going into Wizard of Oz Little Red High Heels challenge. That is it for this week for our $2 Tuesdays. Today done on a Wednesday. Sorry about that, you guys. But we're gonna get ourselves straight, right? We're gonna get it all straightened out. I am not gonna put these back in the same order they were in. I just want to try to keep things circulating so that hopefully, if the dice wants to keep playing around, then we can get love on everybody. So I'm sorry I got a little chatty in this video. I just wanted you guys to know what is going on. I also am going to do videos at the end of the month as a check-in on my debt to see where we are at. So that'll be something else that is going to be happening on the channel. So that'll probably be like a whole video by itself on a different day. I also want to bring in some more challenges as I start to get more money for the challenges. So I hope that this is something you enjoy, and I hope that you guys will come back and help keep me accountable. I really need that. I need people that are going to be like on me and saying like, hey, you could, you could cut here, you could do this, you could do that. Like, give me examples of things that they feel like could help me. Or just encourage me and, get down in those comments and be like, you got this, you're going to do this, you're doing great. I mean, just that kind of thing will help me tremendously, but I also want to help you guys. I want to help you guys to get on your journey or to stay on your journey as well. So I hope that I can do that through my videos. If this, like I said, if this is something you enjoy, subscribe and, leave me some comments. Let me know what you want to see and what I can do to help you. So until Thursday, I will see you then, guys. Bye.